I told you last week we would continue to follow the negotiations on the TPP, the Trans-Pacific Partnership. This is a huge kind of a trade and regulation and business enhancement, for lack of a better term, bill. And the latest news is that President Barack Obama's push to, quote, fast track the TPP has been at least temporarily blocked by none other than Democratic Senator from Nevada, Harry Reid. Harry Reid is saying no. He's just saying he's not going to fast track it. He opposes the bill that would fast track the Pacific Rim and European Union pacts through Congress, of course, with the limited debate and no amendments, which the White House insists is crucial to gaining concessions from other countries to finalize the deals. There is this tendency in the political world, Lewis, to create urgency where there is really no definitive need for urgency. In other words, the reason all of a sudden why TPP must be fast tracked is because if we don't fast track it, it'll eventually pass anyway, but we will lose the concessions we've negotiated with other countries. Well, listen, if that's the case, if such a huge deal that affects so many areas of people's lives in so many countries really hangs in the balance of fast tracking it with no debate or amendments, almost no debate and no amendments, in order to maintain concessions from other countries, there's a problem with the entire structure around the negotiation of this pact.
Right. And that's if we even believe that's the reason for
Right.
fast tracking it, which personally I don't. I mean, it seems that this entire deal is a complete abomination, if you will, and hurts and will eventually just hurt the majority of American people. I mean, a lot of people are comparing it to NAFTA, which was a disaster. And yeah, it just seems to me that fast tracking it is a way to slip it under the radar.
Of course, big corporations would benefit significantly from TPP. They would have their power leveraged by strengthening copyright and patent law in their favor. They would also get more freedom as a result of very vague and, I think, deliberately ambiguous regulation, although it's not really regulation, it's really lack of regulation when it comes to protecting the environment. It's clearly a huge win for multinational and transnational corporations around the world. It's not clear to me exactly how Americans benefit from it, and maybe that's part of the issue. A White House official says that they are not surprised about Harry Reid's opposition to the bill. I'll be honest, Harry Reid to me is basically a status quo, plutocrat, duopoly, insider type of guy. To the extent that he opposes this, for whatever reasons he's opposing it at the time that he decides to slow it down, I'm in favor of that. And it doesn't matter what else I agree with Harry Reid about or disagree.
Right. It's a good thing. If anything, it will give some people more time to actually study it and learn what it's about. Will it stop the whole deal? Probably not, but that would be nice.